it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Happy Monday crafting to everyone. I have a cute little Christmas craft to start our Christmas 2024, right? So I thought what we would do to get started was to use one of these DollarTree frames. It's like a see-through glass, and we are going to decorate this little frame. I hopefully don't have to take this apart. Oh crap, I think I might. I was hoping I did not have to do that. So now I have to find a teeny weeny, I don't know, because we were using my teeny weeny screwdriver. I don't think this one is probably too big, but let's try. So we just have to take these screws out real quick, and I will do that. Look, it's really, really easy. We're just going to take a couple of screws out, separate that glass so that we can get that little piece of paper that is sandwiched. Don't lose your little screws. That is sandwiched. Look, I was going to do that off screen, but it's sandwiched here. Look how filthy this is. I'm going to go get some Windex because that is not going to be okay with my craft, that this is so filthy. And it looks like we're going to have a little goo left over too from our tape. So I'm going to go clean these up. Gosh, can you see how dirty those are? Really, really dirty. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, filthy. And I'm going to go clean those up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. So I have my pieces pretty clean now. Just put a little bit of fingerprints on them, and I'm going to put them both right back in the glass. Let me just be very careful. Of course, these are sharp pieces of glass. So I'm just going to drop those right back into the frame, just like they were. And then we're going to put our plastic piece back on, right like it was. So we only took 2 screws out, which worked perfectly. So I would say just 2 is all you need to take out. Oh, they're teeny weeny little screws though to put back in. And now is the time if you wanted to put a hanger, because if you wanted to, I thought about putting a little beaded hanger on this, but it does have a little, what do you call it? It's like a sawtooth hanger on the back. And if we can find the little hole here, Jill, I thought it would be nicer to either hang it from the hanger that it came with, or maybe put it on a little easel when we're done. Oh my goodness, these screws are tiny, and my screwdriver is huge compared to the little tiny screw. My grandson had to do something for Spirit Week at school, and I helped him. My daughter and I helped him, and I had a little screwdriver that I keep right here at my craft station for this very purpose. And guess what I no longer have? Can't find it anywhere. So now we have our blank frame again, okay? So we're going to flip it over and make sure we have the top on the top. And then I have this ornament from the Dollar Tree. It says Merry Christmas. We are going to cut off the Merry Christmas part. We're not going to use that. And we're going to cut off the tag at the top so that we just have a red truck, right? We'll just have our red truck. And I should have done this before I put my glass back together, but on my Cricut, I cut out the words Christmas 2024. So, like I said, I should have put this on when I didn't have the frame all around me, but that's okay. We'll work with it. So now I am just going to rub that word onto my, I'm not using press and seal this time because I am using a Cricut vinyl because I could not find any red that I liked in the DollarTree. So I lost one of my dots, but we'll fix it. So we're gonna put Christmas 24 right here at the top. Rub that right onto our glass. And then we will take, oh, we gotta rub our little dots here. So we're just gonna rub it and peel it off. And so this is DollarTree, oh boy, what do you want to call it? I can't think of the word. It's not contact paper, but it's our, you know, our transfer sheet. It's the DollarTree's transfer sheet. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Jill. You figured it out. You got your words. And so it says Christmas 2024. And I have one more dot here I need to grab with some tweezers because I have dot, right? So, oh, those are terrible tweezers. Don't tell me those are my only ones. No. So let's just get this little, can't pick it up off my silicone mat. Let's get this little period dot here and put that right on there. So now it's going to be hard for you to see, of course. You're going to hang this on a wall, but it's so cool because it's clear. So it says Christmas 2024. And now I am going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of my frame here so that I can put a little faux snow. So let's just put a little bit, and that'll also help hold this in. And I just have some faux snow I mixed up last year, and it's part faux snow and part, hold on, I'll tell you, the salt mixture. Epsom salt. I'll get my words. I will get my words. Okay, so we just need a little bit of snow on the bottom here, and once that's good, we are going to brush the rest of this snow off. I think I want to take a little bit of my antique Waverly wax and just take a baby wipe and down, or you know, just I take off the plasticky look from my truck. While our glue is setting, I'm just going to get a baby wipe, and I am just going to put a little daub on there. And I just don't like all the sparkle, the glitter, and I think it looks a little bit more old if we rub it up a little bit. So I'm just going to tone it down and just rub it all over the plastic with my baby wipe. And now it doesn't look like such a plasticky piece. And we're toning down the glitter. I'm going to get that glitter a little bit better, actually. Just daub that on. Daub, so that most of that glitter is not so glittery. All right, and now the clean part, I'll wipe my fingers off. I'm gonna take a wipe, regular paper towel now, and get the wet Antique Waverly wax off of the truck, and that is good to go. All right, let's dump out our little bit of snow that is not going to be attached. Do we need a little more? I think we do. So let's put a little more, one more layer, and we will do the same thing. And press it down. Just press it with my thumb just a little bit. All right, that is good. We have plenty of snow. I'm just gonna put my snow right back into my container here with my, I got this mat on Temu. I got a clear and a white, and I love them. They are really very useful in my craft room, especially when I'm painting. Okay, so here is our frame with just a little bit of snow. We don't want to have this too dirty because we're going to put some snowflakes on with paint. So right now, I'm just going to put my truck down here on the, oh, I need a glue stick. I was like, why isn't that gluing? Just on my wheels. I'm going to put a little bit, whoa, that was a lot of bit. Try that again on my wheels. And just put that truck right down in the snow. Just like that. And I have a lot of cobwebby, so we'll get those off. I don't really want them on my glass. Okay, so there is our truck. Now, before I put the tree in the trunk, back of the truck, we are going to take, I found in the makeup section, and I'm sorry, I don't have the packaging anymore because I've already been using these, but in the makeup section, or maybe nails, I found these little, to me, they're dotting tools. And so we're going to use the biggest little dotting tool today, and we're going to use a little bit of Waverly Blue Ocean, and we're just going to daub it right off the cap, except that we just got a big dry thing in there. Yeah, so we're just going to daub off the cap, and we're going to do the same with white, but let's do our blues first. So, you hear it? Just hit it. Let's shake this up because it did have a bad part in it. So let me shake it. Ah, you guys. Well, that shook it up. Okay, so let's shake it up really, really good until there's a lot on the cap. That's where I want it. I want it on the cap. Hopefully that is good enough. So now I'm just going to daub my cap. And I'm going to put a blue dot, and another blue dot, and another blue dot, and another blue dot. And we're just going to dot with little snowflakes all over the glass. And we're going to do it with white as well. And you're just going to just put them anywhere. Anywhere you think snow is falling, you're going to hit it with a dot. Don't forget to go all the way over to your edges. Okay, I'm going to put one more blue dot right there. And now I am going to wipe the tip of my dotter. I guess you call it a dot, D-O-T, a dotter, I don't know. A dotting tool, we'll call it. So let's get this one. This is Waverly White. I have an itchy nose, always when you're on camera. All right, so then we're going to do the same thing with our white. And we're just going to dot it and put a snowflake. And dot it and snowflake. I love dotting. Now listen, my sister, I don't have the cup right now. My sister she can dot, I'm telling you. She does dotting designs on cups and on all kinds of things, but on cups, and then she sends them to me, and then I epoxy them so that they will last forever because it's just such beautiful work. All right, let's go over here in the corner and down here, and just a couple more. It's so fun. I love dotting. And it's so therapeutic too. But my sister does mandalas or mandalas, and she just does beautiful work. All right, we have enough snow. Well, one more. Dot, dot, dot. All right, that's it. We have enough snow. Let me stand up and show you. Let me wipe off my dotting tool. And let me put this mat behind it and stand up so that you guys can see. And of course I'm going to give you a good close-up at the end too. But can you see how cute is that, right? So cute. Okay, now we are going to put a Christmas tree in the back of our truck. But we have to cut it because it's too bulky. So I'm going to find the best part of the tree, which is right there, I would say. And I'm going to hold that and cut off over my barrel here. I'm going to kind of cut that so it can be a little bit flatter. Now I moved it. So I'm just going to cut off the back of it. Just a little bit so it can be flat. All right, let's try that out for size, shall we? All right, so now there is actually a little hole in the plastic, so I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to put a little glue on the back. But I'm going to put a little glue on the trunk of the tree, and I'm going to try to stick that right into that hole and glue that down. Just like that. Using the tools it comes with. It just came with a little hole in the back there, and it just works out perfectly. Now, I have a little, I love how it's running off the frame because it's like 3D. Right? Okay, now I have this little, what do you call it? Like ball, it's a green, evergreen, fake evergreen, what do you call it? I don't know. And I thought we would put a little, I don't have anything round to trim or to trace, but I'm going to just use my 2 fingers and try to make a little round wreath because I want my truck to have a little round wreath. So I'm just going to like twist it in together and make a little wreath. And I think, you know how trucks sometimes have a little wreath on them? So I'm going to put my wreath, it's kind of big, but that's okay because this is just fun. And I'm going to hang my little wreath on my truck. Just like that. And then I have this little, it's old, and it is a velvet red ribbon. And what I'm going to do is the simplest bow. I also have a little teeny red tie wrap from the DollarTree. So I'm just going to take a piece of ribbon and cut the end off on a slant. And then I'm going to take the other side and slant it the other way. And I'm just going to take my tie wrap and I'm going to pinch. I might need a bigger piece, and then we can trim off our sides after. So just take a piece of your ribbon, and you can do this with any ribbon. It doesn't have to be velvet, although this is going to be so sweet. It's kind of a vintage Christmas this year. I'm thinking I like the vintage look this year. It's one of the things I haven't done yet is a vintage Christmas. So I'm just pinching that off in the middle of my ribbon, and now I'm going to cut. Let's see, that's going that way, so this one should go this way. Make that a little smaller, and now I have the perfect little bow. I'm going to cut my tie wrap off, and I'm going to glue my ribbon right under the tree and on my wreath at the same time. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there where I want it. And I picked up the wrong thing. I meant to pick up my this little tool here. And we're just going to glue that little ribbon right on like that, if we can get it to glue. Happy holding the hot glue to you. I have to go to the dentist today at 2, you guys. No fun. Oh, I just flattened my tree a little, but that's okay. All right, you guys, look at this. How cute. Let me put my pin back in my ribbon, because I don't want it to unravel on me. Look, it even is on an old wooden spool. Love, love, love that. All right, so that is it, you guys. That is our simple Christmas 2024 with all kinds of little snowflakes all over it with paint. And then we have, you know, you could actually put, I could actually put a little more snow now, because I'd like to cover my tires a little. So I'm going to put a little more snow over my tires. So let's get that out again and dump some of that on. And then I'm just going to press. Just makes it a little bit more 3D effect. Yeah, much better. Before I give you a glance, let me get this off so I can hold this in the background and you can see. All right, we'll do it like this, and you guys can see if I can get all these glue cobwebbies off me. And don't forget, we have a little sawtooth hanger here. Now you could go ahead and put a beaded hanger. I'm just going to clean up the bottom here. You could get a little beaded hanger, and of course I'm putting fingerprints all over this, but how cute is that, right? Simple, very beautiful, just a red truck and a little bit of a wreath and some snow, and voila, our first Christmas 2024 project. Christmas my wheels aren't working, 2024. Can't believe it. So look, this is what I am going to do, because this is going to go to the doctor's office. So I will either give them a little stand like so that they can display this on, or they can hang it with a little thumbtack in the back. But how cute is that? An easy peasy DollarTree, right? So cute. I love it. This is a great time to give me a thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed this Monday craft. I have a really exciting Tuesday tree haul for you tomorrow. And until I see you again tomorrow, I hope that you be good and do good. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, and then YouTube will let you know each and every time I upload a new video. All right, everybody, be good and do good. Bye now.